Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another edition of a Brew for Do podcast, a special Sunday morning edition.
Yeah.
I am your host, Brad, along with my co-host, Derek. We are here on episode 40. We have lots to talk about, but first let us tell you what we've been up to. Before we get into all that, though,
It's also episode 41.
it's also episode 41. I forgot to change it. But before we get into talking about ourselves, there was some breaking news. It happened yesterday. And we lost a TV icon. We lost a legend.
Yep.
Regis Philbin passed away at age 88, which 88 is a pretty good age to go, but
Considering he was working up until what, 2011, I think you said?
Yeah, he left the show in 2011.
Right.
Then it was live. It was live with he started live. It was live with Regis and Kathy Lee.
Yeah.
And then it changed into something else, and then it became live with Regis and Kelly, and that was the show for the longest time. And then he left in 2011 because, I mean, he was like, okay, I'm done. He decided to retire.
He was 79, so, I mean, 79, 80, so.
Yeah. So then, well, he wasn't.
He was 88 this year. He would have been 79. No. He would have been, that was 9 years ago. So, yeah, he went 79.
Okay. And then it went to that to live with Kelly for a bit, and now it's live with Kelly, and then it went to live with Kelly and Michael, and now it's just back to live with Kelly because apparently she's hard to work with, Kelly Ripa.
Oh, is she? Oh.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. But like, he used to be he was one of the he was a comedian before he started.
Yeah.
And he also was part of another television show. I forget what it was called, but before the live stuff, he was a part of some other guy's TV show as a sidekick of some other guy's talk show for a bit. He was also the host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for the longest time, but then he gave that up.
Years and years and years he was, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So he would be the guy that would be like, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
And like, you just won $1 million.
Woo,
yeah,
Regis.
he was that guy. He will be missed. He did a lot of cameo appearances in movies like Little Nicky, and
there are a bunch of we did name them last night. It just
Little Nicky sticks out with me though.
Yeah, it's also 9:44 a.m. and we're just like kind of waking up.
Yeah, our brains are not fully functioning today.
My coffee still hasn't really hit me yet. Still not digested enough.
Regis, he will be missed. He will be missed by all. Yeah. He's now with his best friend Don Rickles.
Yep.
So, with that being said, let's get into what we've been up to this week. I know you've been working, but you also picked up your truck this week.
Yeah, I got my new truck this week. It's been great, and I want to drive it everywhere. I have been. It's been good. It's been good. Not a long week at work, but I haven't really watched anything this week. Haven't I? No. I was watching something this week. Oh, Prime has NCIS on it.
Oh, it does have NCIS on it?
Yeah, so I started watching that. I'm still waiting for freaking Netflix to bring back like Bones or something. But they got rid of it a long time ago.
Yeah. This week I finished watching Parks and Rec. Watching Parks and Rec. So then I moved on to The Sweet Life on Deck, which is on Disney Plus, which is the spinoff of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
I use a spin-off. It's more of a continuation of the story.
Yeah, it is really more of a continuation of the story. Yeah. I like Sweet Life on Deck better than Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Because Sweet Life on Deck dealt with, even though it was still a kid's show, it dealt with like teen themes to it.
Yeah,
because Dylan and Cole Sprouse were teenagers then, so they were dealing with relationships and changes and all that fun stuff.
I remember being quite a good show.
It's actually funny when I look at like Cole Sprouse like he's when they're making Sweet Life on Deck, he's like 17, 18.
Yeah.
And now he's in Riverdale
Yeah.
playing a 17-year-old, even though he's our age.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, it goes to show you, it's gotta be something out in the LA area there that just keeps people young. Who knows what it is?
Oh, I just think it's like keeping in shape and also never growing facial hair.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Because like if you think about it, like people who play young characters don't have any like people actors who are like in their late 20s or early 20s or 30s that play teenagers.
Yeah.
They have to like shave their face like all the time.
Yeah, it's true.
So to keep that young baby face.
Yeah.
But then other than that, yeah, I've also been driving around my vehicle, my new Nissan Sentra, 2016.
I am
Not
Pokemon
brand
Go.
spanking new like Derek's truck, but
No.
got a couple years on it, which is okay.
Let's get hit 400 kilometers, say, like I was telling you. I'm probably gonna take it back. It's 20 kilometers on it now.
Yeah,
new
and
one.
then and then what else did I do this week? Oh, I had to spend $140 on my car.
Yeah.
Because there was a valve stem leak. They had to fix that, and they put a new sensor in it. So
yeah, it's a beautiful thing about your car and my truck is the fact that we have the wheel sensors now, and those things are just nice, but also expensive to fucking fix.
Yeah,
because the valve stem should have cost you like $15 to get it fixed.
Well, like I looked at the bill, and it was just like $40 plus labor, or like $70 plus labor, or it was something around there. So
I had a valve stem leak in my Pontiac there. Now I'm taking a tire.
Yeah,
they charged me $15-20 to fix it. So it just goes to show how much those freaking sensors are.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I know. So that I was happy for that because early, like on Monday, it happened. So I went to Nissan and got it fixed.
Yeah.
The guy just put air in my tires, and he's like, "Okay, you're good to go." And then it happened again on Thursday, and I was just like, "Well, shit."
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, okay, there's definitely a problem then.
Yeah. So, and then I've also been just grinding on Pokemon Go like I usually am. The Go Fest event is going on right now, so there's a lot of Pokemon that a lot of rare sightings coming up, and the raids are only 20 minutes long, and their raids are only 25 2-star and 1-star raids. They're only like 5 minutes long.
Yeah,
but the 5-star raids are like
minutes.
20 minutes long.
Yeah.
And the reason why with the shortened time is so they can push out more raids every day.
Yeah.
So, but that's been my week. I got into a new band. Well, they're not new, but they're new to me. The Decemberates, and they had a cameo appearance on a Parks and Rec episode, and that's why. And that's why I also was listening to a new Wilco song, because they're always good to listen to. Wilco. The song's called Pickled Ginger. It's a good song. Yeah. But other than that, that is what we've been up to this week. Now I know we don't really have a lot to talk about because it's been a boring week. I mean,
yeah, it hasn't been too much going on. There's been a few things.
Like Derek works, I don't.
Yeah.
But when I'm not working, I'm just sitting here watching TV
or out playing Pokemon Go.
Or out playing Pokemon Go. Like, and also I might be going away this upcoming weekend. But
yeah,
that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But let's we're jumping into the news earlier today because
there's not much going on right now.
No,
between Corona and everything. Oh, I mean Corona, plays like.
Oh yeah, we're in phase 3 now.
We went to phase 3 in down in the Niagara region now. So
in phase 3, it means
restaurants. Yeah, you can go inside of restaurants now. Gyms are open. I think some other stuff that's open too, but yeah. It's just a few more things you can do now.
Yeah, there is a few more things you can do.
Doesn't mean
I
you
mean,
should, but
me and Derek, we went to a patio last night
yeah,
called Bugsy's in St. Catharines,
yeah,
and we had an option to sit inside because of phase 3.
yeah. But then they're also not. We also don't know if they had the air conditioning on or not, because some places, I guess, are not putting the air conditioning on
Really?
for the air circulation, I guess, or something.
Oh,
So I don't know. It could just be our friend's work.
yes,
It's not doing that, but
yes, that could just be our friend's work.
yeah.
Um, let's jump into the news.
Yeah.
First up, Thor 4. The Thor 4, which is going to be called Thor: Love and Thunder, is going to be a romance movie. The director, writer, actor has been keeping pretty busy over the last several months and has a lot to look forward to. Thor: Love and Thunder was officially announced at this time last year by Kevin Feige at Marvel Panel Studio. Yeah, it was announced at Comic-Con last year.
Yeah.
Taika Waititi took the Thor character and, along with Chris Hemsworth, reinvented him. So they kind of made the boringest character in the Marvel universe funny.
Thor?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
I love Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, Taika Waititi as the voice of Korg. He just does it for me. Oh, hey, man.
Oh, hey. How's it going, man? It's that movie's absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait for Love and Thunder. Because did they show a trailer of it? I don't remember.
No.
At least announced it, right?
They announced it. Thor: Love and Thunder is going to be different though, because we're going to be seeing Natalie Portman wield Mjolnir rather than Thor.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the way they're going with like the Marvel universe. I mean, could have just gotten with Valkyrie. Like,
well, Valkyrie's going to be in it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's going to be the new King of Asgard.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because I don't think Thor doesn't want anything to do with it. So
no, she's going to be the new King of Asgard, and and she's the first LGBTQ.
Oh, is she lesbian?
Yeah.
Movie? Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize it.
So she's gonna be the first LGBTQ plus yada 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 member of the MCU, and she's gonna probably have a queen in that movie.
Okay.
So, it might be Natalie Portman because
maybe they'll make out.
That's creepy. That's but hot.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, there's been no announcements on it yet. It's just
no.
We know it's coming out at some point.
Also, Taika Waititi is a really busy man right now. Because on top of Thor: Love and Thunder, he's doing Star Wars.
Yeah.
He's doing Star Wars, and he's doing his own take on Willy Wonka.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a very, very busy guy. So we'll see whenever the hell this even comes out. Because I don't. When was it even supposed to be slated for? Like 2023?
2021, I think.
Was it 2021? No.
I think so, because we were supposed to get Marvel Eternals in November.
Yeah, we were supposed to get Doctor Strange this year.
No.
Wasn't it?
Nope. So we were supposed to get Black Widow in May, then Eternals in November, and then next year would have been
I think next year would have been Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange 2, and then it would have been, I think, also Spider-Man.
And then Thor: Love and Thunder, I think.
And then Thor: Love and Thunder.
Okay. I thought for some reason it was later. Well, it probably will be more like 2022, 2023 now.
Yeah, because now everything's pushed back.
Yeah.
So now we're not getting Marvel Eternals. So I think either next November or
I mean, I hope not.
Next summer.
Yeah, I hope we don't go another year without a Marvel movie. That'd be great. Yeah. But we'll see, I guess.
Yeah. So this week is Comic-Con. This week has been Comic-Con week.
Yeah, the virtual Comic-Con.
Virtual Comic-Con. And so a lot of things have been announced, like Star Trek Lower Deck. So, following the Star Trek Universe panel at Comic-Con at Home, that's what Comic-Con's being called this year, Comic-Con at Home.
Yeah.
CBS All Access has released the first look at Star Trek Lower Deck, opening scene ahead of the series premiere of an all-new animated comedy series coming August 6th. So Star Trek Lower Deck will follow the story of the support crew serving on one of Starfleet's least important ships, the USS Cerritos, in the year 2380. Ensigns,
Ensigns.
Ensigns, Mariner, Boimler,
Boimler.
Rutherford, and Tendi have been
Get some chicken tendies.
have to keep up with their duties and their social lives, often while the ship is being rocked by a multitude of sci-fi anomalies. There you go. Star Trek Lower Deck is created and executive produced it by Mike McMahon, so the same guy who brought you Rick and Morty, who also serves as the showrunner. It is executive produced by Alex Kurtzman, Ethan Kadeen, Rod Roddenberry, Trevor Roth, and Kate Krentz. So that's coming out, and it's sure to be funny because it's the creator of Rick and Morty.
Yeah. I'm just surprised they're going down this road with Star Trek. Star Trek's not really usually a. I mean, it has its funny moments, but it's not a comedy.
No, it's not. It's a sci-fi. But
yeah.
Like you can turn anything into comedy. You can, but
the question is, should you? That's the thing.
Well, I mean,
this isn't a show that's been on the air for like 4 years that they're just deciding to do a cartoon of. This is a show that's been on the air for what, 30-ish?
Star Trek has been on since.
Okay, so 60 years.
Well, it's been on and off. Been on and off since.
60 years, and they've never done a comedy show of it.
Well, I mean, you could, because somebody in the internet could be like, "Hey, I wonder what life is like for the maintenance crew of the Star Trek."
Oh yeah, but I mean, I don't think it has to be. It could have been like a drama or something. It didn't have to be a comedy. It could have been like a rom-com or something.
But like this show reminds me of. So a couple years ago, there was a show that came on about the DC maintenance crew.
Oh, really?
So like every time like Batman or Superman destroys a city, helping it, they would have to clean up the city. So
that'd be a horrible job.
I forget what it was called. It only lasted a season, but it starred Vanessa Hudgens and the guy who plays Abed in Community.
Okay. Yeah, I never heard of it.
Yeah, it only lasted a season. It wasn't on air long, but it kind of was funny.
I just think with this thing, especially who they're going to make it, it's going to be just a straight comedy.
Yeah, it will be. It's going to be like Rick and Morty.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Like I looked at the animation.
It's just a weird combination of people. I think.
I looked at the animation for it.
And it's Rick and Morty.
It's Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's going to be a hoot and a holler, and
I hope so, because I liked Rick and Morty for the first 15 minutes, and then I fell off the bandwagon, and like most people,
I was never a fan of Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
and that's just because of.
But we don't have 200 IQ. That's why.
Well, no, it's not. It's not just. I was just never a fan of it because I work with kids, right?
Yeah,
and it's a big meme culture around the kids.
My thing was it's trying too much to be other shows for me, just the way they delivered the comedy a lot of the time.
And also every time I tried to tune into Rick and Morty, it was the same freaking episode every time. It was always that they go to that purge planet. It was always that episode.
Okay. Yeah. I watched a few episodes, but I very much so fell out of touch with it and or care for it.
Yeah.
Kind of just got stale for me. But that's just me though.
Yeah, exactly. So New Mutants is coming. Finally.
I mean, we've been saying that for the last 2 years.
And they released the first bit of it. So here's how the story at the center of the New Mutants begins. Once scheduled for 2018, Fox's last X-Men film has suffered numerous delays over the results of the Disney-Fox merger. The New Mutants finally gained traction again earlier this year when Disney set an April release date, but the COVID-19 pandemic pushed it to August. Banished it to August, more like, for the time being, and this is where it remains, despite the rumors that it will be released on Disney+. When it comes to Mirage, Green Rant got the opportunity to sit down and learn some new information about Mirage's character in the film. Mirage is a character in the film, and so Blue Hunt said Danny is the kind trigger of the plotline. I mean, she gets there and immediately suspects something's wrong, and her interactions with each other kid there causes them to become more self-reflective, and in turn they become suspicious of what's going on there. So also Danny's abilities, she can alter reality based on a person's worst fear, which has led to some wonder if she could actually be the villain at the center of the New Mutants.
I'm surprised they've even said anything about this anymore, because like it's been delayed so many times now. It's like it's got to be a sign at this point. Like, just don't release it.
I know.
Like
it's I know. I looked at the first clip.
Yeah.
And it looks
It's horrible.
It looks
horrible.
It looks terrible.
Yeah.
Sure, they have the kid. They have the older brother from Stranger Things and Arya Stark in it, but
the problem is a lot of that footage that they have was shot 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Over 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So they don't look like that anymore.
No. And like it just it looks bad. It could have been good.
I mean, it could have been. I just don't know how it would have been. Because even the initial trailer they released for it wasn't anything special.
No, it was just a horror take on X-Men, which, I mean, cool, but
yeah.
Like, I'm definitely not seeing it.
I'm definitely just saying at this point, like, it's been delayed so many times, like, it's got to be a sign to not release it. Got to be a sign if they do release it, it's gonna do fucking horribly. Like,
for sure will.
Yeah.
But they're trying to time it with the reopening of movie theaters.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
So like they want that movie to bring people back to the movie theaters.
Yeah,
which is not going to.
No. That's not what it's gonna do. What's gonna bring people back are gonna be like the Marvel movies and shit.
Yeah,
if they can time it out, that'd be perfect.
And like maybe Christopher Nolan's Tenet might bring some people to the theater.
Yeah,
because that looks kind of cool.
Yeah, but not New Mutants. Not even no.
No.
No. We'll not be seeing that in theaters.
No.
Well, maybe I don't know.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm not gonna go see it.
Okay.
Masters of the Universe. So there was an update on Masters of the Universe. Showrunner and super geek Kevin Smith has revealed that his stellar voice cast of the Masters of the Universe Revelation has finished recording. So they're done. Smith, who has worked on multiple roles across the entertainment industry, including filmmaker, comic book writer, podcast host, announced that he would be running the show at the PowerCon convention last year. Despite popular trends, Masters of the Universe Revelation will not be a reboot, but instead be a sequel to the series that will resolve old plot lines from the original 1980s series. The new show will be in anime style, but hasn't redesigned the characters too much. A move which is sure to keep fans of the classic Masters of the Universe show happy. Smith is bringing all the fan favorite characters, including He-Man, played by Chris Wood, who plays Mon-El in Supergirl, Skeletor, who is Mark Hamill, who Joker, Luke Skywalker, Evelyn, Lena Headey, who is from Game of Thrones as Cersei, and Tila, played by Sarah Michelle Gellar, Sex and the City, Scooby-Doo.
Oh, yeah.
So that's.
I was never a massive He-Man fan.
No, He-Man was before her time anyway.
Before her time. I definitely caught reruns of it. 100%. I've seen a few episodes of it, but I never.
No.
I was never like, I need a sword. No,
I have the power. Yeah, we weren't really like the most He-Man He-Man knowledge we got was from Robot Chicken.
No, like I said, I caught a lot of the show on TV. I watched a lot of it.
I was
But-
I was never I was never a He-Man fan or Thundercats fan.
Yeah.
But this show might have me interested because it looks metal as fuck.
Oh, and Kevin Smith's doing it, and so I mean, yeah.
Like just from the logo, it looks, and they're doing it. Then they're doing it a different. They're doing an anime style of animation.
Yep.
Which kind of might
It's,
attract.
it's apparently looking really good.
Yes,
From what I've heard.
it's looking really good. And of course, like what a great cast. I mean, Skeletor, Mark Hamill is Skeletor.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
he's great at doing, for being the hero of the Star Wars saga and then the villain of the Batman animated series. He makes a great villain.
Yeah.
does-
The only problem I find lately, I don't know if you've really noticed it, but like a lot of his voice acting, is especially, he's kind of, the Joker kind of blends in sometimes. Like,
I've noticed that. I have noticed that. There was an episode where, like, of an old Batman animated series where
Yeah.
Mark Hamill gets kidnapped by the Joker, the Trickster, and another character he voices, and it's just Mark Hamill just voicing himself.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
So,
A weird dude.
and I haven't really Evelyn as Lena Headey, Cersei Lannister. I haven't really seen her in any voice acting, but I don't think.
No, I mean, she probably has been in a few things that we just don't know.
Yeah.
And I mean, last time we really seen her was Game of Thrones.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I think it's just gonna be something like Cersei Lannister. I don't think she's gonna.
Probably, maybe.
And
who knows?
Same with Tila, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and He-Man as Chris Wood.
Yeah.
They're just gonna sound like each other, but Mark Hamill's gonna be like Skeletor. And, yeah. And yeah. So that's coming soon. I don't know when. But they're finished. Xbox Series X.
Yep.
So did Microsoft convince you that you wouldn't need to upgrade to the next gen hardware to play Xbox Series X games? Think again. Many of the games that Microsoft showcased at its Xbox Series X showcase today, well, not today, a couple days ago, included Forza, aren't currently listed coming to the Xbox One.
Yeah.
Which suggests either some of those games aren't actually coming out for a long time, or Microsoft has already broken a big promise it made just last week. For years now, Microsoft has been working towards the future, where you don't need to buy the latest console to play the newest games. Many now run on the spectrum of hardware, including Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox One X, and Windows PC. The upcoming Xbox Series X was touted as the culmination of that vision. It will play almost every Xbox One game, as well as Xbox 360 and some original Xbox titles, and Microsoft has repeatedly telegraphed that many next-gen console Xbox Series X games will run on 2013's Xbox One 2.
Yeah.
So
they've never said anything to the contrary. I mean,
yeah,
because Forza's on the list doesn't mean it's not going to be backwards compatible. And if that's the only one they can find, I mean, that's the one game.
Yeah.
Like, give me a break. I don't know. And they also said this wasn't like a week ago. They said this last year at the Game Awards when they announced the Xbox One X, when they showed it for the first time.
Really?
Yeah, they're saying that you were like, for the next year and a half, pretty much for the year and a half after the Xbox One X comes out, you'll be able to play the games that come out on the console.
Okay.
Like on your Xbox One. So I mean, they said this last year. If they change it, they change it. I mean, they want you to buy a new console. They don't really want you to keep your Xbox One.
No.
So they change it. I mean, people can get pissed off about it, but that's just the nature of gaming wars.
But I'm sorry, Microsoft. I'm gonna go with Sony.
Oh yeah, PS5. Like the exclusives are just way fucking better. They just look so much better.
Like I was saying earlier, when I got my Xbox One, they hadn't released Spider-Man on the PS4 yet.
Yeah.
So and then as soon as they released Spider-Man, I was like,
fuck, should have got a fucking PS4.
Yeah, exactly. Like then, but
Yeah, not making that mistake again. Going to PlayStation from now on.
yeah.
Also have my Xbox One X, or Xbox One, but I don't think I'll play it. Really.
I saw you log in the other day.
Yeah, I was probably watching Netflix or something.
You turned it on, and I'm like, huh.
Yeah, well, because I had left my microphone here,
Oh.
and I purposely left it here, so I wasn't really just on my computer all the time. But then I went on to Game Pass and I downloaded some games. And I'm like, oh, I'll try this one out. Oh, I'll try this one out. Oh, I'll try this one out. And the demo for Destroy All Humans is up, and I also think Destroy All Humans also got released today.
Did it really?
I'm not sure, because I've been seeing playthroughs of it already on YouTube, so of the full game. So I think it's either getting released in the next few days or it got released today or yesterday.
Probably the next few days.
Yeah, I know, but then Xbox had a
July 28th, 2020.
Yeah, 2 days.
2 days. So
Tuesday.
I pre-ordered that. And oh my god, I'm gonna get something.
No, I was playing around with the demo, and it's I really want to buy it.
It's the same game. I saw something very disturbing from the first Destroy All Humans game. And like he's kidnapping a lady,
yeah,
and then he pans to the camera, breaks the fourth wall, and says, "It's probing time."
Yeah,
that is very disturbing.
It was great. I hope the remake is just as good.
That's very disturbing. Like,
oh yeah, 100%. I mean,
it's
definitely not something.
I played this as a kid, and I didn't realize what he was saying, and now it's just.
No, I mean, I did too. I played on my original. Oh yeah, my original Xbox.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was I loved that game.
Like Destroy All Humans, you're an alien based in the 50s, and then they came out with a sequel of the 60s, and you had to kidnap hippies in the sequel.
Yeah, that was fun.
Such a fun game.
Yeah.
A Halo. So we're gonna go talk about Halo for a quick sec, because Halo is the Xbox Series X one of the big Xbox Series X exclusives.
Yeah.
Halo Infinity. Did I say that right? Infinite. Halo Infinite developer 343 Industries has revealed more about the upcoming Xbox Series X games. New open world, which has finally debuted via a new gameplay demo seen on tonight's Xbox Games Showcase. It's not. Let me get this straight. It wasn't tonight. It was a couple days ago. Because we're doing this on Sunday.
This was Thursday.
In a new interview with IGN's 343's studio head Chris Lee confirmed that Halo Ring seen in the new footage really is an expansive and open-ended as it seems, but will still tell a coherent story to the Master Chief legacy. I would think about it like kind of more delivering on that promise we've had from the past. There's a lot of open gameplay in the previous games, but they are always in these linear levels. This time, players will have the freedom to explore the ring, but we are telling a story with a beginning, middle, and end, and we want to carry the player through as you go. Lee also confirmed that Halo Infinite's play space will contain a full day and night cycle, as well as a new upgraded system that will introduce players to some new tools and abilities as they explore. Some of these new discoverable toys, be it vehicles or gadgets like Chief's new grapple hook, will even let you traverse more of the world itself. Derek's shaking his head already.
This game was supposed to make me want to buy an Xbox, and it literally makes me not want to buy an Xbox.
Why doesn't it want you to buy it?
Have you not seen the trailer for it?
I have not, no.
It looks... Have you seen have you seen Just Cause? Any gameplay of that before? How you have a grapple hook and you grab onto shit?
Yeah.
It's the same fucking thing.
Oh, okay.
In an open world game, which Halo is going to be open world, and it's the same shitty fucking graphics.
So it's gonna be like Red Dead Redemption in space.
It's from what the trailer I watched of it, it's very, 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 very disappointing. They come from 343 and they're doing this fucking game. Like, it's so unfortunate. It's not gonna sell. It's not. We want to have a coherent story. Yeah, let's change the same formula we've done for a game for 20 fucking years that's worked every year. Let's just change all that up. Let's just do something different.
Yeah.
They'll love that. No, we want Halo. We don't want, just cause.
Yeah. But Halo was supposed to be the big grab that Xbox Series X.
It's supposed to be the console seller. Halo is supposed to be the console seller, and with them releasing Halo Infinite with the consoles, the first time they've done it since the first fucking Halo.
Mm-hmm.
So this is supposed to be a massive game. It's supposed to be like just bring everybody in. Nope. No, we're just gonna change the whole formula for the last 20 years for Halo. That sounds fun. Just give us Forge, give us ranked multiplayer, give us a straight line campaign that we can have fun in with our friends. That's it. We don't want an open world. Halo doesn't need an open world.
Yeah, exactly. The last bit of news we have today. Star Wars. We're going to talk about Star Wars. The next generation of Star Wars movies will be arriving later than expected. Disney has updated its release calendar through much remains mysterious about the future. Some previously revealed dates for the upcoming adventure in the galaxy have been pushed back by a year each. So the next installment franchise isn't set to arrive until December 2023, which means that will have been 4 years since The Rise of Skywalker hit theaters, making for a relatively long wait, considering we've had at least one movie per year since 2015. First up, an untitled Star Wars movie previously dated at December 16th, 2022, has shifted to 2023. Another untitled Star Wars movie that was previously dated December 20th, 2024, will now arrive in 2025. And the third untitled Star Wars movie, 2026, has been pushed back to 2027. So we're getting 3 more Star Wars movies. This won't be the Skywalker saga because they're done with the Skywalker saga. They finished it with Rise of Skywalker, and now they're doing something completely different. Many fans think the rumors are that many fans are rumoring the rumor mill. Think it's going to be the Old Republic.
I mean, I would hope so. I hope it'd be KOTOR. I mean, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew it was happening eventually. We knew we were getting more Star Wars movies, but
I didn't think it would happen this fast.
I mean, it's not really fast. It's it's still 3 years from now for the first one, and 4 or 5, 6, 7 years, right? It's not over the next 7 years we're gonna get more Star Wars. But not starting for another 3, and we didn't get we got a new Star Wars last year, 2019. So 4 years. I mean, not horrible.
Not horrible, but I thought we were gonna wait a little bit longer.
This is what I told you though. They're gonna do more, and it's not gonna be years from now.
Yeah, I know. I know they're gonna do more because Disney.
It's a cash cow for them.
Right? It is, and like Disneyland has that Star Wars exhibit now.
Yep. Yeah, they have the Star Wars land there now.
Yeah. So, I mean.
Oh, they want to sell stuff. I'm just curious what it's gonna be, like what saga or who is gonna follow.
I know. I'm curious of that too because the Skywalker saga is done.
Yeah. I mean, so for anybody wondering, Rey will not be in it.
Finn won't be in. John Boyega wouldn't be in it.
No.
John Boyega said he's done. Yeah. Like, I'm done with Star Wars.
Anybody know from the last 10 years in Star Wars movies will not be in it.
Yeah. Well, you might have some cameo appearances from like.
I think if you were to have any, it'd be from maybe Rey.
Not Rey. Like maybe some Jedi. Maybe Yoda. Maybe. Well,
because Mandalorian is supposed to be tied into that universe, right?
No, Mandalorian, no. Mandalorian technically is like a year after the 6th movie.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with it. I don't know. I'm just curious what they're gonna do now because we've had technically 12 movies, the saga, without counting Rogue One and the other ones, like the spin-offs.
We've had 9. if you don't count the spinoffs. 9.
Is it 9? Okay, 9. Sorry,
Because
9.
episode 1, 2, and 3. So Attack of the Clones. No.
No.
I'm sorry, wrong. Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Revenge of the Sith.
Return of the Jedi.
Sorry, I said Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Jedi. And then Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
So 9.
9, and then I think it is 12 with
and
the
then,
other ones.
And
we
then
had Rogue One, Han Solo.
Rogue One, Han Solo. We had a animated Clones War movie that came out years ago in 2007.
Yeah, we don't count that one though.
Okay.
That's not canon as far as I know.
The Clone Wars TV series is canon.
It's TV series though. I'm talking about movies. I'm not talking about TV series.
Yeah, I'm pretty okay. So that will be 11. That'll be 10, 11.
Was there that one?
I'm pretty.
There's Rogue One. There's Solo.
Pretty sure there's another one.
Thought there was. Anyways, no.
Yeah, there's been a lot of Star Wars, and it's gonna keep coming. And Taika Waititi is gonna be attached to these Star Wars films, which they're gonna be funny because Taika Waititi, he brings his humor.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. I'm excited to see where they go with Star Wars now.
Oh yeah,
because this is our generation of Star Wars now. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm really curious where they're going to go because I mean, our kids will be watching these movies.
Yeah, exactly.
If I ever have kids, you will have kids. So.
I'll probably.
So your kids will be watching these movies. My kids might be not watching these movies.
I will definitely have kids someday.
Yeah.
Someday. I just have to meet the right girl first.
That's gonna be hell for us if we do have kids. We have to like sit them down and like have them watch our favorite movies. So they're gonna have to watch the extended edition to Lord of the Rings. So there's like 14 fucking.
Well, maybe for you, not for me.
You have to watch every single Star Wars movie, including Solo and Rogue One. Because why the fuck not?
Because I haven't even watched the extended editions of Lord of the Rings.
Well, you gotta do that. It's gonna be all the Back to the Future movies, all the Ghostbusters except for that one.
I'm not really a Back to the Future fan, so I'm good.
Yeah, there you go. What are the movies? Oh, probably have to watch all the Rambos. Predators, Aliens.
See, yeah, I'm also like not a fan of those movies either, so I'm good on that front. Also, I don't want to give my kids nightmares.
Why not?
Because I got nightmares watching Alien as a kid, and I'm just like, no.
Seems like a you problem.
Yeah, no. No, I'll definitely get them on the Disney bandwagon.
Yeah.
Disney.
I mean, they're gonna have to watch all the Marvel movies. Like, I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
By that point, you might have 30 of them. So.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, this is Iron Man 1. It came out in 2008. Your dad was.
Yeah, we were
17.
18.
No. 16.
16. Yeah.
No. Because we got.
Yeah. Fuck, we were 16. Holy shit, we were 16. 12 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, we were 16 when Iron Man 1 came out.
Fuck, we're
Derek
old.
We just had a we're old moment.
Yeah, fuck.
But this ends the news portion of the podcast.
Yeah.
Now, on this day in TV history, nothing really happened today. But earlier this week, well, last week, because technically it's Sunday. So last week, Robin Williams, who passed away in 2013, celebrated his 69th birthday. He would have been 69 earlier this week.
And he 100% would have made a joke about it.
Yeah.
Because he's turning 69. I mean, come on. Like,
oh, man, if he was alive today with all the Donald Trump stuff going on.
Oh, my God. It'd be great.
It would be hilarious.
It'd be so great.
It would be hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
He was making Donald Trump back before he was president.
I know. That's the best thing about it. Like
there was an interview he did with Regis and Kelly, and he was like, oh, so this is what the Trumps must look out to every morning, because they do it. I forget where they do their show, but they do it, and like you can see all of New York from their studio, and it's like, oh, this is what the Trumps look at every morning and stuff like that. Hilarious guy, known for like such great roles in movies and television.
Yeah, not a lot for gaming. The only notable one I really found that I actually care about is the original Resident Evil came out on the Sega Saturn. Like
how many years ago was that?
23 years ago.
Right on.
So other than that, though, nothing really crazy. Nope, not really. Nope.
Nope.
No, that's about it.
This was a shorter podcast this week
because we haven't really. It's not that we don't have anything much going on. It's just we don't have much going on. So it's
and there hasn't been really a lot of news. Like video game news has been popping up like crazy.
There's been video game news because of the Xbox showcase this week, the Ubisoft one, the weekend before. Like there's been stuff like that, but a lot of the games have just been, I would say, very much so lackluster.
Yeah.
The Ubisoft one showed like Valhalla and there's some other stuff. I remember just Valhalla. That's about it. Oh, and Watch Dogs Legion.
Oh.
It showed some of that, and that looked cool. Other than that, there wasn't much going on with that.
But yeah, but like the end of every show, it's you can follow me at @gingerfin92.
Yeah, and you can follow me at King D-Rec, and you can follow the podcast at A Brew for Two podcast on all the things.
And with that being said, good night, everybody, or good morning.
Well, it'll be good night when the time this podcast comes out. So good night.